Guys, welcome back.
Out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt.
To KCD2.
For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Ratai. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fellow will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
We're gonna get up there. Need to get to that chapel.
And can I go there? I really have to talk with Captain Thomas.
Don't fucking annoy me, fella. You got off lightly so far, believe me.
What? You won't even let me pray in the chapel?
We will not. You're not allowed inside at all. And don't let me catch you snooping around there.
What about my stuff?
What about my things? You took everything away from me.
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something to cover the damages you caused at the wedding. Got it?
Got it.
Fair enough. Let's just
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate to the inner bailey. Orsina the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll think up some job for you. Or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the scaffold near the gate. They'll be working up there for sure. And no wandering around where you're not allowed. Don't stick your nose inside the castle. Got it?
Yeah. Got it.
Sir, yes, sir. Alright, so we're gonna haul some sacks of charcoal up to the shed. Sounds like we might, I guess technically the charcoal's up here. Grab this. Sounds like we might be able to do some blacksmithing, which would be ideal. Welcome to prison, gentlemen. Hans Capon is set to hang when the bell strikes noon. So hopefully we're gonna get to him before that.
His subjects have to obey, don't they?
You didn't hear it from the trader who sold you the bow.
Still got our perfume on. Still feeling confident. Might be able to talk our way around some stuff. Don't worry about me, man. I'm just doing my job.
You won't find any mushrooms growing here.
I put this here. It's actually up here. I was following the wrong person. That's what I get for being a leader. Or a follower, not a leader. We're actually supposed to bring it inside, I believe. Chose to be a follower, not a leader there, so that's my fault. Some good hard manual labor should fix us up.
Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Preston.
I don't know about that. That's inside the castle. We got multiple walls. So we're inside one wall, but not the outer wall. And it looks like this appears to be the charcoal shed. All right. That's one down. We're going to do two more. So basically, do a couple of small odd jobs, try to gain a little bit of trust, figure out how to get up to the chapel up there, get to the officer, the captain, whatever he is. I'm going to be honest, this is a bit easier than the life we've been living outside. This isn't so bad, huh? And there's number 3.
That's that.
Talk to the blacksmith and then also find some work around the gallows. So I think the
I wouldn't put it that way. Nothing escapes my eye, and Ulrich knows that.
That's right here.
So he sometimes invites me for a chat about what's going on.
Well, let's find out what's going on.
I finished hauling the sacks. What now?
How should I know? They told me to think up some job for you, so you wouldn't be idle. So if you want to pass the time, go ahead, but do it sensibly.
Well, I'd say there's plenty of work to do around here. I'll gladly
Trying to
help
be
you with
helpful.
something.
Aye, but I've only got work in the forge, and that ain't for everyone. I'm a respected tradesman here, understand?
I got a little time on the anvil.
Well, I'm a blacksmith too, even if I don't look the part right now.
Oh, really?
Aye. My pa was a blacksmith. A respectable
The
one.
fact that
Then
we've
you
grinded
might actually
blacksmithing
be
for
some
like
use to me.
7 hours.
At least I wouldn't have to work my fingers to the bone all the time. I'll tell you what, go to the forge. The fire's gone cold. I haven't had much time for, well, the trade. So fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kabat. He's our groom, always bothering me that he don't have shoes for the horses. And there's only one nag stabled here now that his lordship's away with his men.
All right. How many should I make?
How many legs does a horse have?
4.
Smart lad. We've got one horse. That's 4 times 1. But Kabat's already got 3. So that's 4 minus 3, which is...
1. All right.
So you need me to
You'll
make
find
one
everything
horseshoe.
you need in the trunk in the forge. It's there, past the gate.
All right. But I was told not to go there.
And now I'm telling you to go. And when it's done, bring it to me to check so you don't make me look bad. Off you go. Lads.
Perfect.
this here
So we're going to have the opportunity to go inside the castle, even though we're not supposed to. Said there was everything in this chest. Open this thing up. Sketch for farmer's horseshoes, materials, scrap metal, steel, armorer's kit. I don't think I need all of that, but I'm going to take it. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a horseshoe. So that's crazy. Technically, say we never went and worked for the blacksmith in Trotsky. This would be our first time blacksmithing. And that could be your experience. Maybe you went, I think there was like a farmer we could have went and talked to. I wanted to do blacksmithing because obviously it's really useful. And then we later did a lot of alchemy as well. I don't think you can farm in this game, so I don't know why you'd want to go with the pillory or the farmer or whatever it is. Maybe it's easier. I think it looks hot enough. Let's take it to the anvil. But we're like a master tier blacksmith, almost max level. And we're just coming in here, just going to hammer this thing out like it's nothing. So freaking satisfying, dude.
Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
Oh, come on. I was really hoping we were going to be able to do it all in one without missing. Oh, we messed it up. All right, I'll see you guys when we're done. We should be about halfway. Couple more hits here.
Good.
Damn
That looks
rat.
finished.
There she is. All right, quench and finisher. Gonna run it back to him, run it by his eye, see if it meets his standards. I've got a feeling it's gonna be better than if he would have made it. And maybe that's gonna get us one step closer.
Crucifix.
This lady next to us is not very pleasant. She's really upset about the horseshoe. She's like cursing the blacksmith as I'm over here pounding away. So appreciate you, man. All right. Got a lockpick out of it as well. We've got a perk where we use extra scrap metal to make lockpicks. Kind of on the side, automatically.
About that horseshoe.
Well, did you get it done?
Yeah. Here.
Well, what are you standing around here for? I told you to take it to Kabat.
You
No.
asked to see it
You
first.
told me to bring it and show it to you.
You're a smart one, eh? Well, now I'm telling you to go to Kabat with it. He's our groom. Most likely he'll be idling by the upper stables, the grouch. Just between the two of us, he's a very unpleasant fella. Unlike me.
Got a feeling he's going to be a nice guy.
Can't wait.
So Kabat. I know we passed some horses over here.
Nice. Good food.
Groom.
I brought you those horseshoes. I mean, horseshoe.
That took long enough. I've only got one horse here and I've got nothing to shoe him with. And you know who gets in the shit over it?
You?
Exactly. Mistakes are punished here. So either I'd end up reduced to beggary, or I'd have to go back to what I was doing before. And I wouldn't like that.
What did you do before?
You're a bit inquisitive, ain't you?
Well, I get the feeling
small
you're
talk,
actually
brother.
proud of it.
Let's just say I haven't always made an honest living. Is that enough for you?
Sure. I wouldn't want to be rude.
Very wise.
I'll be going then.
So run along, and next time, put some effort into it.
What are you talking about? Put some effort into it. I did put effort into that. That was a fantastic, perfectly made horseshoe. Okay. Journal, see what else. Find work around the gallows for E. I mean, I hope we're not going to be going to the gallows with Hans anytime soon, but we can at least check it out. Is it down here or is it... Yeah, it's all the way down. Oh boy. So if we aren't successful, this is going to be the end of Hans Capon right here. Got a hired hand. We're looking for work. Maybe this guy?
Greetings. What brings you here so early in the morning?
Just trying to pass the
I
time.
was told to come and ask you for a job.
Nice timing. Do you know anything about carpentry?
Absolutely nothing.
No, blacksmithing is more my field.
Ah, well, that's handy. I got the job of fixing up this here scaffold, so it don't collapse when we hang that poacher. But the whole thing is fucked. I need a good carpenter's axe.
I can make you an axe.
There's one broad axe in the shed, but it's as blunt as a file. Of course, Osina didn't find time all year to hone the thing.
I could help you with that.
You could.
I wonder if we could
that'd be great.
sabotage the...
Go and get it from the shed, sharpen it, and bring it back to me.
Sure thing.
Dude, this is so crazy. What shed are you talking about? This shed right here? Sorry. That's somebody's home. Okay. Where's the shed at? Shed's back over yonder. Where's that axe? In here? Cold as axe and 2 groschen. Don't mind if I help myself to it. Where was that sharpening wheel? Right here? Alright, so we're going to sharpen up this axe. It is so crazy to think that we could have potentially not done any blacksmithing up until this point. And now here we are, an absolute
Done.
expert at it. Let me double check our work. I want to make sure we're at 100%. Cold as axe. 100% health. Beautiful. Like that could have taken us 10 times longer if we weren't as leveled up
Here
as
it
we
is.
were.
Hope it's good.
Sharp as a skinning knife. Nice. Without your help, the scaffold could well collapse under that poacher. And nobody wants that.
Sorry, Hans.
And then the execution would be postponed.
I doubt it. We're not going to make a show out of it like they do in Prague. But someone would have to get their hands dirty, and no one fancies that.
Understandably.
Anyway, thanks. I can't afford to fuck things up today. The Chamberlain is as tetchy as the devil.
Isn't he always?
Yeah, but even more today. Anna the laundress said he's got bellyache. Everyone is avoiding him like the plague.
He's got bellyache, like it's some sort of an illness.
Would you happen to know how I can get into the Maiden?
And what would you want in there?
I want to pray in the chapel. And they don't want to let me in.
The chapel, eh? Well, I'll be damned. I know one hand by the name of Binyek that wanted into the castle too, but for a damn different reason.
What was Binyek after in the castle?
A certain buxom chambermaid who wouldn't give him what he was after in the hay and wanted a fine feather bed.
Wow. All right.
I'll be going.
Well, good luck to him.
I've got to get back to work too.
I wonder if we could help out that Chamberlain with the bellyache. I mean, that's, we're working our way up the ladder a little bit. Make friends with the people in high places. We might be able to keep expanding and see if we can't clear his name. So ultimately, we just need to get further up in the castle. That's our main goal. Whoever we have to talk to, whatever we have to do to get there, is all that matters. Not going to be able to lockpick that. Dude, this is insanely beautiful. Alright, well.
What was Lord Zenin's wedding like?
Been talking about the wedding this entire time. It was the talk of the town, man. We were there. We had a good time. A lot of people got drunk. Fought a little bit. This lady was trying to talk earlier to the blacksmith. Let's see if she's... What's up?
the matter, good wife? Why are you standing here grumbling?
Because of that damn blacksmith. I'm waiting here for him like for Judgment Day. The lock on my
Here he
spice
is.
chest is stuck. and Sir Otto will be back any time. How am I to bake gingerbread without ginger, eh?
Got a good point.
Can I help you somehow?
No, unless you can pick a lock. And decent folk don't know how to do that.
Well, it just so happens.
Sure. Let's have a look at that chest and I'll
May
get
not be
to
so
it.
decent.
As it happens, I know how to deal with locks.
It's in the castle cellars. Follow me. My time is precious, seeing as how his lordship will be back any time.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed there. I was told to stay in the courtyard.
Never mind that. You're going with me and you're helping me. Come along.
Perfect.
What a
Going the wrong
day.
way to
Burnt
cellars
through in
instead of the
morning, and then the girl told me
top level,
we're out
but-
of venison. I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually, I do know, and it ain't nothing good. And now this. 3 years that lock is broken, and 3 years that good for nothing has been promising to fix it. But no.
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
He's always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace. But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning. The lazy
Dude, I
bones.
love her.
Phoy.
There's the Chamberlain. The one with the bellyache, right? He caught the bellyache. Don't you worry, ma'am. I can get your chest open. This is
Here
it
it
right
is,
here.
that damn chest.
So we want to get this in the right spot. Ooh, this is tough. Got it. Okay, she wanted the ginger. Unlock it.
Thank you kindly, young man. If you want to get a bite to eat, stop by the kitchen.
I took the ginger out of it. Tell me she's going to react to that. I meant to take it out to give it to her.
Hang on. Where's that ginger? Dead. How am I to make that gingerbread? Bet it was that ninny Dorker who took it. Why do I even bother?
Dude, that is so good. Okay, let's... Sir, how are you doing? Can I help you, Chamberlain?
Sir, I want to ask you something.
You? What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be helping outside in the courtyard? Christ! Ah! First you cause mayhem at a noble wedding, and now you go snooping around where you shouldn't.
I noticed, sir, that something is troubling you. I could help you.
How could a vagabond like you help me?
Oh. I mean, I'm just going to go with the higher one, I guess.
One vagabond isn't the same as another, sir. It can be hard to tell the difference between beggars and us students from Prague, but we have a bit of knowledge.
And what are you doing here?
Student from Prague.
Prague is a long way off.
I'm here to gain experience. Our professors encouraged us to travel the world, but I ran out of coin and things went from bad to worse.
Mm-hmm. And where did you study?
You know, school. I was studying.
But what school?
A university. With professors.
Now listen here, you filthy vagabond. No one is going to make fun of me. Clear off before I have you whipped, you mangy cur. Oh, it started up again. On your way.
Okay, well, we're not going to be able to help him. She did say, oh, steal food. She said I could have a meal in the kitchen. No guard break room. Lockpick very hard. Not going to be able to go in there. So we need to go upstairs. We just need to make our way up, and I guess we're just going to have to sneak up there. Might be able to go up there. The door here. Ooh. That looks like it could be a corridor that we want to go to.
What's
There's
that lovely smell?
Funka. I know, I smell good. I mean, I feel like, oh. Take that. I feel like we could get into some trouble here, huh? This is where that went. It's all connected. Let's see if we can keep going up. I mean, if we get caught, we're going to be in trouble, but... I don't think we really have a choice.
To hell with it.
Bro, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just going with a hope and a dream. What's that? Some old cheese? Moldy cheese? We've got to be getting close, right? Nothing. This store's gonna go back.
creeping around?
Nothing to see here.
Hey,
This place
you've no
is off
business
limits
here.
to you.
Are you looking to
Surrender.
steal?
Yep. It's off limits. Just. He's chasing. Run, 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 run. Outrun him. Outrun him. Use your wits, Trev. Go.
Hey, you've no
No!
business.
Get out of the way, bitch!
Are you looking to?
Run, 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 run. Oh my god. I cannot believe that just worked out. Is this... Hold on. This is actually where we want to go to. Oh my goodness, we just got a new perk point and stealth. Hold on, we should probably check those out. We haven't looked at our stealth perks in a while. We haven't really earned many, to be honest. Bushman, 50% less noise in bushes. When you're wanted for a crime, you get a +3 stealth bonus and a +2 on agility and vitality, making it easier to escape. Dirtier you are, the harder it will be for others to spot you. Interesting. Okay, these are kind of fun. Thomas is up here.
Everyone to me. You there?
What's going on, Thomas? You can stealth kill him. We don't want to do that. Can I talk to you, buddy?
Christ, pardon me.
Everyone to me. Pardon me for disturbing you, miss.
If you want to pray, go somewhere else. The chapel is closed. Unless you're a priest. Which I presume you're not.
No, I'm not. My name
I'm
is
an
Henry.
inmate.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister. What is it you want, Henry?
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. He's been lying in a fever for 3 days. And the surgeon is away with Sir Otto. Unless he returns soon, Thomas won't be talking to anyone ever again.
I know my way around a potions table.
What actually happened to him?
They were attacked by bandits by the pond. His mare, Arrow, brought him home. He was completely out of it. And little wonder, the way he was hacked up. If the surgeon was here, he'd be in his care. Some of his wounds have healed, but now he has a fever. He's been bedridden for 3 days.
I'm sorry.
On the right, Yannick.
Maybe I could help somehow?
The only one who can help now is the priest. And I don't want to sound gloomy, but all he can do is pray too. Just the same as me.
Where's the physician?
He's with Lord von Berghoff. When Thomas started to get feverish, he left some concoction for him. He was only meant to be gone for a while. But it seems they got stuck somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, the concoction ran out, and we don't have any other physician here.
So if I can make a concoction to... I'm not a physician, but I can help.
I'm not a physician, but I could try and brew that concoction. It can't hurt to try. Do you know what it was brewed from?
If I knew that, I'd have brewed it myself. Not even our surgeon knows. He does everything according to his books. He uses some medical manuscript, whether he's treating people or
Dude, we
livestock.
may have already gotten
And where is this book?
How should I know? Probably in his chambers, in the
We
room.
bought all those
I'll have a look there,
recipes from the
But
physician.
no one is allowed there.
I'll figure it out somehow.
Why do you want to help us?
Well, unless Thomas recovers and testifies that me and my friend are messengers from Ratai, then my friend will be executed.
You mean that poacher who's to be hanged?
He's a noble. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. The whole thing is one big misunderstanding. And only Thomas can sort it out.
I'm a bit bewildered by all this. But all right.
The main thing is, I want Thomas to live too.
My friend's life depends on it.
You're right.
I'll get going then. I don't have much time, and neither does Thomas.
Go. And thank you.
Okay, go where? Find out what medicine... Where do we have to go for the... We're not gonna have to... Oh, no. What's in here? This is the prayer room. Very hard lockpick. Not gonna be able to get anything here. So you're telling me we're gonna have to go all the way back down past all these people? Hard lockpick. Dude, I'm literally here to save somebody's life. Can you guys please cut me a little bit of slack? Now I'm gonna be wanted.
The second toll for Hans.
Means we've got 10 more. We're gonna be okay. Is there not an easier way down? There's no weapon or anything. I don't think he moves. I'm sorry, man. I've got no choice. Got him. Grab the body. Go, 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 go. Before somebody sees you. Whew. Okay. Drop him off in the corner.
The second toll for Hans.
Drop him off in the corner over here. I mean, I feel bad, but I don't want him waking up. And I don't think he's going to be using any of this stuff. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give him all his stuff back. I feel like we shouldn't take this yet. And honestly, we stole a bunch of stuff from the thing that the lady was in. I'm just going to give literally everything to him. That we're supposed to be a prisoner. If we get seen and we get caught, we can maybe talk our way out of it, especially if we have nothing on us. But if they see us and know that we're the one that did that, we're going to be in trouble. So let me just get out of here.
There you are! Halt! Surrender, now!
Yep, I surrender.
All right! You caught me. I surrender.
Ah, here you are. You're that bastard who's been snooping around on other people's property. I'll have none of that. You'll pay a fine, and then you'll show me what you've stolen.
I didn't steal anything, bro. Come to an agreement, know who I am, let me go or else. Obviously, that's not the answer here.
Look, can you keep a secret?
What are you talking about? What secret?
I was looking for the latrines. I couldn't hold it any longer.
That's where you were looking. Are you shitting me?
No, I left it up there.
No, but I almost shat myself.
Shut up. You're trying to trick me, but I'm not falling for it.
Dude, I'm upset because I feel like... I mean, we don't have enough money.
Take me away.
Now show me what you've got. Let's see if you have anything stolen on you.
All right. Have a look then.
Not gonna find anything.
All right then. I don't see anything else suspicious. You won't avoid punishment. Let's go.
We're just gonna need a weapon from the jump, which this guy has. And we should be able to choke him out. Beautiful. Try to put him somewhere inconspicuous. Maybe right here. And we're gonna take his weapon and why not all of his stuff just in case, but we need to put that weapon on. So basically my thought is we obviously can't sneak by this guy, because if he sees us run and he doesn't catch us, he'll still tell on us, you know what I mean? So what we're going to try doing is just luring him in and killing him. Which hopefully works. Thought I heard somebody else whistling. So I'm going to have him come this way. What's up, bro? I understand, yep. Come on. Just follow me. You can be as mad as you want. But you're going to be mad up top away from these guys. And I feel bad about this, to be honest. Like, this is a little bit cheap. There's nothing we can do. I don't know any other way to get into it. I'm upset that we can't finesse our way with the Chamberlain. Somebody else is coming?
I'll hack you up like you deserve.
Little master oh, what? Thought I was master striking him there. Little tangoing.
You should have yielded. Now we'll display your corpse on the pillory.
There's a master strike. He's done. Let's go. Oh,
Show
God.
your stuff. Punishment by the blade. Mine.
This guy looks really good. Got a master strike. Come on.
Now you'll see what we do with criminals, bastard.
Yes! Dude, he's got super heavy armor.
Oh, fuck you! I'll hack you up like you deserve.
Dead. Let's freaking go! Yes, sir, all day long. I'm gonna take everything y'all got. Why not? Okay, we, hopefully we're gonna be okay. Are we covered in blood? Yeah, the guards are never gonna notice that. All right, I'm gonna take the longsword off. The other guy, he was up here, right? I mean, we might as well take all of his stuff too. Oh, goodness, dude. I don't know if this is a good or a bad idea. Now, the good news is technically no guards know that we did what we did. So we can talk to old girl here.
If you want, unless
just covered in blood. I'm going to go through, I'll
unless-
select all the same things, and then
if the
we'll see if we can make our way
You
through
are not
the
any-
courtyard without being seen. Yes, excuse me, miss. I'm a prisoner in a prison uniform covered in blood, just sneaking my way into your castle. By the way, I know how to make life-saving potions, so please trust me. It's not really a whole lot else we can do, but honestly, that was pretty clean. I haven't fought like that in a while. It feels good. Now the question is, are we going to be able to pass the look test? Okay, so we've got to get all the way over there. You want me to get up into this side too?
If you're after some leftovers, the kitchen's up top. I don't think there's much there.
Kitchen's up top. Perfect.
Scrub you're after. You'll have to wait. I've been here for ages. And have to go on duty too.
Oh man, that's unfortunate. I'm
Where
gonna
are
see
you
what's
going?
going on upstairs. It says everything's up top. She did tell us when we helped her with her thing, she did tell us we could go to the kitchen for grub. This feels so wrong, but so right. Is this his office? Oh.
You? What in God's name are you doing here?
Catherine from the pub.
Who are you, actually?
Me? I'm just cleaning here.
And what were you doing at the pond, then?
She was
I thought we
collecting.
straightened that out the last time you bothered me. I have no idea what you're talking about.
She was collecting reeds and stuff.
We both know you're lying. The question is, why?
Says someone who was just sitting in a jail cell and will end up right back there if anyone calls the guards on him.
Catherine, we could be friends.
You know I was locked up? Oh, for such an uncaring girl, your interest is a bit suspicious.
Right. I spend the whole day following you and the arrogant fool around, spying on you.
That's exactly what I think.
Well, think again.
What's your name?
What's it to you?
I'm Henry.
Well, that's nice for you.
And you are?
I already told you. I'm a maid here. You? What in God's name are you doing here?
I'm looking for medicine. For Captain Thomas.
Well, the Sawbones ain't here, so you're out of luck. Like the captain.
There's got to be something in here. What are we supposed to... What was he making? She said everything was by the book. We've got an alchemy table. Everything was by the book. Can we wash up? Can't wash up. Is there any sort of a book anywhere? I figured there'd be a book in his office. Is it in here? Got a bunch of stuff. There's no freaking book. Where's the book? Oh, right here. Oh my freaking goodness, dude. I almost didn't see that. Find out what medicine to give Captain Thomas. Holy cow. Physician's journal. Mr. Chamberlain Ulrich was here again, but this time he did come to quarrel with me, but on the contrary, he came running with a plea. His stomach is bothering him after a short examination. I immediately knew that he was suffering with a stomach ulcer, forgotten the unprecedented humiliation he had. Caught the maid Catherine rummaging through my things in my storeroom across from the lab, as I have a constant supply of decoctions, tinctures, and medicines in my chest, the unprofessional use of which can be dangerous. She may be glad I only scolded her. Chamberlain Ulrich was here again. We're looking... Somebody's outside, and I think it's a guard. I can hear him. Oh, okay. The scribe lay down with a fever, which probably came from an inflamed wound on his right hand. I was looking for Thomas or whatever his name is, but this is somebody else. So he used this on somebody else. I have thus an occasion to try my new decoction against the fevers which accompany inflammations of various kinds. It's a simple decoction made from ingredients that are quite readily available. Decoction is prepared from boiled wine, 3 parts of feverfew, 2 parts of grated ginger, and 1 part elderberry leaves. Taking a picture of this. I get the ginger in the castle kitchen, although it was a struggle because the chest with the precious spices is locked. Oh my gosh, dude, I stole that. But the cook's one usually kind of gave me the answer. Rest I kept well in storage, as the last of my supply had mysteriously disappeared. Fortunately, the feverfew grows right in the forecourt and the terrace of the path to the lower gate. I'm not an herbalist, so I had a bit of trouble finding it, but it almost looks identical to chamomile. As for the elderberry leaves, I visited the carpenter above the upper gate. I know well that they dye their cloth in secret right behind the workshop and then sell it around the village, so they have an abundance of elderberry leaves. Huh. The scribe came back. The fever had subsided, but he demanded my tonic again. He said the fever keeps coming back at night, which is not unusual, but my tonicum should not be given lightly. I therefore gave him another dose, but warned him that it was the last. He made a rather strange face and then proceeded to question me rather clumsily about the composition of the tonic. So it must make you feel really good. Is this like a morphine or something? I didn't tell him that, of course, so I gave him some talk about the
4th bell.
Phases of the moon. That was clear that without a scholarly capacity, he would not. Wonder if he'll come again. Okay, this is insane. I wonder. Somebody shut that door. Oh gosh. Okay. So we're gonna shut this, and then we're gonna shut this behind us because I think somebody's up here. I definitely heard a guard clinking around. Hard lockpick, hard lockpick. Do we have feverfew? I took everything. Okay, we have. Okay, I think we might be able to make this right now. Really worried about somebody being outside. I'm gonna keep shutting these. I think we might be able to make this. Let's try this. It doesn't tell you what you have to do or like what the things are, but it says boiled wine. So we're gonna do wine. It says 3 parts feverfew, 2 parts grated ginger, and 1 part elderberry leaves. So we're gonna add the ginger, the feverfew, and elderberry leaves. Perfect. The fact that he had all of these in here is great. So it's gonna be 3 parts feverfew. 1, 2. Should we have boiled the wine first? Hold on, let me reset this. I'm gonna reset this. We're gonna be fine. I'm gonna boil the wine first because it. I've never had a potion tell me this, but it says boiled wine. It literally says boil. I don't know if you boil it before or after, so we're just gonna boil it. 1, 2, 3 parts feverfew, 2 parts grated ginger, and 1 part elderberry leaves. So let's take the ginger and we're gonna mortar and pestle this. Assume that's grating. It's not really grating, but it's about the closest that we have, I think. Throw that in the cauldron. And he doesn't say anything about like turns or anything else. There was 1 part elderberry leaves. And then we're gonna grab a file. Please tell me that's it. You brewed a fever tonicum.
It wasn't boiled long enough, was it?
Oh my goodness, dude. Okay, so we were supposed to boil it somewhere, but I think we did it. Game save. That means good things. That also means we might have somebody else out here. Gonna try to get out of here before anybody sees us. Dude.
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
Dude. I cannot believe that just happened. We just made a potion from a scientist's journal where he wasn't even really telling us how to make the potion. All right, this guy's probably going to be mad we were upstairs.
Not one step past the careful.
Yep. I'm out of there. Sorry, buddy. And now, if we can just go back up top without being seen, I think we might be okay. We might have the solution for this. I don't know how that helps. Well, I guess it gets our boy back alive, and he'll hopefully be able to tell people we weren't lying. Should be.
What's that I hear?
What's that?
Bro, what?
Huh? You're not permitted to be here. Surrender.
How is that even possible, bro? I'm just gonna run by him. Okay, the game is broken. They stationed a new guard there that has the exact same armor and looks the exact same as that guy. Just gonna run past him.
Did you get it?
Go, dude. Yeah. That was so clutch. It's not
It
good.
will have to be diluted. His fever is getting worse.
But it'll do.
If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
This was one of the coolest missions I've ever done in a game. I don't think Hans is going to last long either. Dude, it did not hold your hand at all. This was really hard. I cannot believe we were able to get that done. This is one of the best games I've ever played. We're gonna get you out, buddy. Dude, for poaching, so the king owns all the... I guess that makes sense. If I was a king, I would make it illegal to hunt the animals. I'd want them for myself. The peasants starve.
I urge you all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws, and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. a dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug. The worst of all, a poacher.
It's the worst thing you can be. Oh, God. Good thing that thing's reinforced from the axe that we made.
And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead!
Stop! You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Ratoi.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But, sir, the captain...
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
No!
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Take your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates!
The king's back. Sir Otto. Oh my God, dude. I thought he was about to die. I was expecting Henry to save the day. Not the king, but the Lord.
What the hell is going on? It was just it's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down!
Let's go.
And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
The only other person that can help us is going to die too. I don't think he's dead. I thought Henry was going to save Hans. When that didn't work, I thought Hans was dead. I thought that was GG. Oh my God. We freaking did it.
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
Bro, the fact that they would just willy-nilly sentence people to death and do it within 12 hours with no proof.
You're messengers from Ratai, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were
Must be a
ambushed
strong
by
breeze in
outlaws.
here.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In
Likes to
truth,
jump the gun.
The welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
Threw shit on us.
Well, it was somewhat unexpected. I must say, it was the first time I had a noose around my neck, and it wasn't the most pleasant experience.
Please, accept my apologies, sir. And that of my chamberlain, too. Is that not so, Ulrich? I must say in his defense that he had my orders not to admit anyone to the castle, and to be cautious.
I understand, sir. At home, some bandits got into Tamberg by subterfuge, and it cost us a lot of effort to reconquer it.
I'm glad you understand. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy.
But we can all point the finger. Your League of Lords, on the other hand, abducted the king. Although I don't doubt your reasons, just as Sir Hanush did.
We certainly had. The main one being that your Wenzel is an irresponsible drunkard and idler who is hurting the Empire by his inactivity. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and
you trying to
whether
overthrow
they
something?
Perhaps reevaluated something.
Little coup?
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
I wouldn't be so bold as to suggest that, sir. We are merely interested in whether you would sit down at the negotiating table with us. It's necessary to
I don't think
discuss
it's my
the
place
future
to
of the
speak.
kingdom, whether it's to be a common one or not.
The future is still a long way off for me, Lord Capon. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy. So we have common interests, too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed, you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
Works
All
for me.
right.
Easy enough.
We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
So the Lord of Lords
May I
here.
ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
Sir Otto.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits?
He wants us to take care of all
Would
the
you
bandits.
recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor. A stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. And sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There,
So out with the horses?
Equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount. And therefore, he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish.
So we can upgrade horses.
Gentlemen,
we're not going to be with Pebbles
follow
anymore.
me.
Dude, all right. So basically, our Lord of Lords here, Lord Otto, he is maybe on our side against King Sigismund.
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're going to act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
I mean, he ain't wrong. I agree.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offense.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realize it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realized that.
I mean, I was telling you.
Couldn't have realized. Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more, I apologize. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
All right, so anyway, Otto, he is probably going to be on our side. Maybe. We'll see. Who knows if you could trust people. Against King Sigismund, we're trying to take him down ultimately, but we're going to have to wipe the bandits, and we're going to start with going in and back up to get some reinforcements. So I'm going to see you guys in our next episode. This game is insane, dude. This is so freaking good. I'll see you guys there. Peace out.